I've got the one. So I only want. Yeah, I only want. I've got one.
afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Marshfield Fairgrounds for today's WIAA Division 5 Sectional Semifinal softball game featuring the number 2 seeded Blair-Taylor Wildcats of the Maryland Small Conference and the number 1 seeded Columbus Dons of the Cloverville East Conference. Today's game will advance to the sectional final game to be played tomorrow at Blair-Taylor versus Ithaca. Blair-Taylor High School, Columbus High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators in education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and the officials. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments, or other intimidating or taunting actions will not be tolerated, and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. We ask you to please enjoy the game in a positive manner. Ladies and gentlemen, to honor America, those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to please stand. Remove your caps for our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet the starting lineup for our teams. First, for the Blair-Taylor Wildcats. Leading off with playing second base, number 15, Madeline Frederickson. Batting second for shortstop, number 13, Avery Peterson. Batting third, the catcher, number 22, Andy Beck. Batting in the fourth spot, the first baseman, number 7, Andrea Waldera. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 26, Alyssa Spetna. In the circle and batting sixth, number 23, Andrea Alexson. Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 9, Landon Davidson. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 3, Frankie Zentrad. And batting ninth, the right fielder, number 20, Emma Wafke. The head coach of the Wildcats is Mr. Greg Ratina. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for the Columbus Dons. And lead off the shortstop, number 9, Kate Kasperson. Batting second, the left fielder, number 14, Abby Woodson. Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Shelby Spada. Batting fourth, the pitcher, number 18, Akusia Yabola. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 3, Skinna Adler. Sixth and playing second base, number 12, Izzy Hole. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 4, Callie Bell. Batting eighth, the
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Welcome to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school softball sectional semifinal game here from the Marshfield Fairgrounds. First pitch underway between these two teams. Leading off is Madeline Fredrickson for Blair-Taylor. We'll do the starting lineup for Marshfield Columbus after this batter. It's an 0-1 count to Fredrickson. 1-1 now. Avery Peterson on deck. Andy Beck in the hole for the Wildcats. Number 2 seeded Blair-Taylor comes into this game with a 19-8 overall record and a number 2 seed. That pitch inside. It's now 2-1. 3-man of umpiring crew this afternoon. Paul Jaglinski behind the plate. 3-1 count. Here's the pitch from Yaboa, and she walked her. Starting lineup brought to you by Associated Bank, where in every market they serve, Associated Bank is committed to uplifting colleagues, customers, and communities to be stronger. Foul ball by Avery Peterson. Starting lineup for Columbus: Akusia Yaboa, the pitcher; Ashley Wire catching; Callie Bell at first; Izzy Holtz at second; Kate Casperson, the shortstop; Sienna Adler at third; Abby Wolchek in left; Shelby Spada in center; and Kylie Lingford in right. 0-1 count to Avery Peterson. Boy, we've got a good boisterous crowd. A lot of fans from both teams. Popped up again. Foul territory. Wolchek makes the catch. Fredrickson still at first base. One down brings up Andy Beck. Andy Beck, the catcher.
Second batter.
No, we're on the third batter. Wait a minute. Guess we're still on the second batter. My bad. That's why Trevor's here. I assumed. Thank you, Trevor. Ground ball to right. That one I got right. And that's Avery Peterson. Okay, now we're good. I misdid the count. I thought she drew a walk, the leadoff batter, and she popped out. Now we've got a walk. This is Andy Beck now. Fredrickson popped up to Wolchek and left. Strike call. And they got her in a rundown. And she gets a stolen base. Weiler a little slow, recognizing what was going on, threw down the first. Both of these teams very aggressive. Yes, I'm working with a producer extraordinaire, Mr. Trevor Zaleski. If he doesn't know it, nobody knows it. 0-1 count to Beck. And the ball squirts by Weiler. Play it. No, goes into left field and gets past everybody. And Peterson's going to score. On an E2. aggressive running for Blair-Taylor, and they've got a run here with one out and not a hit. And that's a hit batter. And not a good start for the Dons here at home. Culligan Water specializes in all your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Blair-Taylor in the last 3 years. In 22, they lost in the sectional final to Assumption. In 23, they lost to Stratford in the sectional final. Runner goes. I did that game. And last year, they lost to Eleva Strum in the sectional semifinals. So they're not a stranger to advancing to the sectional level. Pitch inside. Boy, they are very aggressive on the bases, are the Wildcats. Does your roof need attention? Call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield today. They're your hail damage experts. They serve all of central Wisconsin with both residential and commercial roofing. Get a free estimate at Seamless Commercial Roofing. 2-1 to count to Andrea Waldera, the cleanup hitter for the Wildcats. Alyssa Smetna on deck for Blair-Taylor. Ground ball, Casperson, and it eats her up. And she got under the tag. Good call by the third base umpire. And things just not going well here for the Dons. Put more spring in your step at Blues Hair Studio of Marshfield. Get your locks cut, colored, styled, and looking fresh as spring temperatures heat up. Blues Hair Studio is open Monday through Friday with appointment times to match your schedule. Get an online appointment by going to blueshairstudio.com. Not a good start for the Dons. Wildcats in the white jerseys, black pants with the blue stripe down the sides, blue socks. Blue letters, numbers, and trim on the white tops. Columbus in their navy blue jerseys and pants with the white pinstripes, white numbers, letters, white socks. Yaboa's pitch, strike. Only team left in the Dairyland Small. Mike Steinwagner's here. Only team left from the Dairyland Small. And a ground ball up the middle. One run's going to come in. They hold her up at third. So Smetna. So Alyssa Smetna with the RBI base hit. Brings in Beck. Waldera at third, Smetna at first. Of course, we'll have a double steal going on here. Squares to bunt, pulls it back. And the runner goes to second. Smetna now at second base, Andrea Waldera at first. Only one out yet. And this is the sixth batter of the inning for the Wildcats. One of the best pitchers in the small Clover Belt East. And it goes through the wickets again. Another run comes in. So Waldera comes in. And for whatever reason, the gloves have holes for the Dons. And we've got a quick defensive timeout. Trevor, let's take a break here. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching High School Softball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you today by ShudsDelivered.com.
Partners Bank, better together.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Coach Zimmerman's timeout is over for Columbus. They're trailing 3-0 here with one out. Runners at second at at first and third for the Wildcats. And the Dons have holes in their gloves. Here they've had a couple of balls get right down. Snap throw to third. Runner stays. Alexson goes to second base. This is Landon Davidson batting. The center fielder, the seventh batter of the inning. A little bit of nerves for the Dons here. Playing at home. Number 1 seed. Squares to bunt. Good bunt. But she has to eat it. Davidson with a well-placed bunt. And Coach Bettina has got his Wildcats on a roll here. This is the 8th batter of the inning, Frankie Zentgraf, the left fielder. And not a way that the Dons wanted to start tonight. Joe Anderson here with Trevor Zaleski bringing you to this afternoon's game. Swing and a miss to Zentgraf. Runners at second and third, still 1 out and 3 runs in for Blair-Taylor. The pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. How did the Wildcats get here? They had a first-round bye. They defeated Pittsville 5-1 and defeated New Lisbon 9-0 in the regional final game. Winner of today's game will play Ithaca tomorrow at Blair-Taylor. Blair-Taylor, the champions of the Dairyland Small, 13-1, 19-8 overall. And that's a Serpro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serpro, the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serpro, like it never even happened. 2 down brings up Emma Wathke, the 9th hitter of the inning. Batting from the left. Yaboa, the windup in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Balls that usually Casperson and Holes dig out, got by. Went right under the glove.
Come on, Emma, this is yours.
The grounds are in very good condition. We had rain yesterday, but no puddles. I mean, it's a firm turf. Pitch high for a ball. Count even at a ball and a strike. The windup and the pitch. And a ground ball to right. That'll bring in 1. Here comes the second run. Play at the plate. No. And Wathke with a 2 RBI double. And will end up at third. Brings in 2 more as Alexson and Davidson score. And top of the order, and Madeline Fredrickson. Right at the first baseman, Callie Bell. And that'll end the inning, but what a great inning for the Wildcats as they score 5 here in the top of the first. Got to the bottom of the first. You're watching high school softball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shy.
Shy is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Anderson here with Trevor Zaleski bringing you this afternoon's sectional semifinal softball game here between Wildcats and the Dons. Starting lineup for the Blair-Taylor Wildcats brought to you by Associated Bank, where in every market they serve, Associated Bank is committed to uplifting colleagues, customers, and communities to be stronger. Andrea Alexson, the pitcher. Andy Beck, the catcher. Andrea Waldera at first. Madeline Fredrickson at second. Avery Peterson, the shortstop. Alyssa Smetna at third. Frankie Zentgraf in left. Landon Davidson in center. And Emma Wathke in right for the Wildcats. Leading off for the Dons is Kate Casperson. And Kate Casperson will be followed by Abby Wojcik and Shelby Spada. Spada with that big home run in the bottom of the sixth. Trailing 6-5. 3-run home run to beat Royal 8-6. Casperson swings and misses. It's 0-2. The Dons on the season, another undefeated season in the Clover Belt, 14-0. They have a 20-4 record overall. And that pitch outside. And a rather boisterous crowd on hand, both encouraging their teams on. And that pitch inside, 2-2. Paul Jaglinski behind the plate, calling balls and strikes this afternoon. Got to give a shout out to the gentleman who gave me Nasonville Dairy cheese curds. That pitch way out of the strike zone from Alexson. The Dons, in the last 3 years, at 22 they lost at Thorpe in the regional first round. 23 they lost to Assumption in the sectional semis. Fouled off, and last year they lost in the regional final game at Alma Pepin, or Pepin Alma. So they've had some success here. How did they get here? They defeated Alma Center 12-1, and they defeated Royal 8-6 last Thursday to win the regional. And down on strikes goes Kate Casperson. One down. Good pitch from Alexson. Abby Wojcik. Abby's had a fine season. Good contact hitter. Puts the ball in play. He's got speed. A little flare. Peterson over to Waldera. 2 up, 2 down. That'll bring up Shelby Spada. Stevens Point Orthopedics, proudly providing the Central Wisconsin community with orthopedic, sports medicine, spine, and physical therapy services. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. 1-0 count to Spada. Got to pitch her very carefully. She'll knock the ball into Cleveland if she gets a chance. And just like that, high fly ball center field. And a home run for Shelby Spada. Picking up where she left off last Thursday with a home run. And just like that, the Dons are on the board. A 2-out homer. That brings up Akusia Yaboa. And Akusia tweaked that ankle a couple weeks ago in a game against Edgar, a non-conference game, and isn't hobbling as much as she has the last few days. That pitch way out of the strike zone. Still favors that left ankle, but doing much better. She pitched 5 innings the other day against Royal. Had one bad inning that gave up 4 runs. And then was relieved by Abby Wojcik, who had a tremendous season both in the field and in the circle. Count of 2-0. Make that 3-0. 2 outs, base is empty, and 1 run in for Columbus. The pitch from Alexson. Strike. Plate umpire Paul Jaglinski, who does some work for us here at Zaleski Sports, saw Trevor and I. Calls a strike and said, oh my gosh, got the A-team working today. Flattery will get you everywhere. Alexson works the count full. Here's the windup in the pitch and popped up. It's going to be out of play. The Zaleski Mobile 2 is safe by the other press box where they have the cement poured for the stairs to build the stairs on, but that has to wait a week to cure. Here's the pitch. Popped up again, out of play. Stratford Plumbing and Heating, your comfort and convenience is their top priority. They service all brands and do complete furnace and air conditioning installation. Providing professional service to Stratford, Marshfield, and the surrounding areas, call Stratford Plumbing and Heating today. Your home comfort experts. And Arts Body Shop, quality auto body and framework since 1952. If you have an accident, let Mackey's 2024 Small Business of the Year give you a free estimate. Call Arts Body Shop on South Central Avenue in Marshfield. Full count. And that hitter. So Yeboah hit by the pitch. Brings up Sienna Adler. Middle of the order for Columbus is, you never know. Sienna Adler has had some good moments and some moments that she struggled. We'll see what happens. Alexson's pitch popped up. It's going to go in foul territory, out of play over the first baseline. Camera view through the hole in the fence, so you kind of get that cinemascope look. Well, Cats leading 5-1, 2 outs, 1 on for Columbus here in the bottom of the first. And strike 2. Snap throw back to first, and she's there in time. We're surrounded by Blair-Taylor Wildcats and Mike Steinwagner. Here's the pitch. And she went up the stairs, and she chased it for a strikeout. Dons get on the board here in the bottom of the first. We head top of 2. It's 5-1 Blair-Taylor. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you today by ShedsDelivered.com.
Founded in 2011, Marshfield Fast Pitch is a competitive fast-pitch softball club. Players range in age from 7 to 18 years old. They consist of girls from central Wisconsin and headquartered in Marshfield. Throughout the year, teams compete in tournaments locally, around the state, and nationally. During the winter, practices, lessons, and clinics are held at our indoor facility. Marshfield Fast Pitch specializes in player physical and mental development with the hopes of making a big impact on their team. Visit our website at marshfieldfastpitch.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 16 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now. Choose drunken chicken, BLT, Western, mac and cheese, sweet chili chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has broasted chicken, fish sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school softball. Friends Mutual of Wausau Insurance, they've been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. And special thanks to our game day sponsors, Woodfield Inn & Suites, Rem's Funeral Home, and G&D Wood Products. Top of the second inning. Leading off will be Avery Peterson for the Wildcats. Casperson knocks that one down over to first, and the putout is completed. Andy Beck, who was hit by a pitch and scored. Yeboah, the windup in the pitch. Acusia usually has a struggling inning, and usually it's about the fourth or the fifth, not the first. She gets in a groove, and she gets a lot of outs in a row. Yaboa. The windup and the delivery. Ground ball right at Casperson. Back-to-back putouts by Miss Kate. 2 up, 2 down. Andrea Waldera 0 for 1. Fielder's choice and scored one of the 5 runs in the first inning. Number 4 hitter in the lineup for the Wildcats. Greg Brattina had his girls ready to go right off the bat. 5 runs in the first inning on 1 hit. Or scored their first run with no hits at all. And pitch high. Didn't drop enough. The windup in the pitch. There's a strike. This game originally scheduled to be played yesterday, but Mother Nature intervened. That pitch in the dirt. Pacelli leading Assumption in the top of the 5th in softball sectional semifinal. Updates from Mike. The pitch. And walked. And Waldera draws a walk with 2 outs. Alyssa Smetna, the batter. RBI single in the first. Other scoring updates in baseball, Pacelli leading Tigerton 8-0 in the top of the 4th. Pittsville and Pepin Alma scoreless in top of 2. That's baseball. Another baseball score, Spash and Eau Claire Memorial scoreless in the top of the 2nd. And in the top of the 2nd, one more baseball, Wausau East 2, Eau Claire North, nothing. Big game down the road at Wisconsin Rapids. And hitter. That's a second hit batter for Yaboa. She kind of got on a roll, got back-to-back outs, and now a walk and hit batter. Andrea Alexson with an RBI single in the first. We're just in the second. Again, the Pacelli and Assumption, two of the top teams in D5 fighting it out for the right to go to the sectional final tomorrow. And it's 3-0 Pacelli in the top of the 5th. That's in girls softball. That pitch high, count even at 1-1 to Alexson. 2 on, 2 out. Runners will be going on contact. The pitch, ground ball. And Yaboa scoops it up and gets the putout to end the threat. We head to the bottom of the 2nd, 5-1. Blair-Taylor, you're watching High School Softball and Selesky Sports, brought to you by ShudsDelivered.com.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new Express Lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
We are back. We are back. Yes, Sternweiss & Sons Ready Mix and Block Plant of Marshfield is now hiring boom truck and concrete truck drivers. Be home every night and work for the hometown team at Sternweiss & Sons. If it's time for you to make a change, apply today at the Wren Road Ready Mix location. Sternweiss & Sons of Marshfield. Hey, it's time to get your pool ready for summer. Contact Rigel Plumbing and Heating in Marshfield, your local BioGuard dealer, for the products and expertise to do it right. Joe Anderson, Trevor Zaleski bringing you today's game from the Marshfield Fairgrounds. Winner advances to the sectional final game tomorrow. Will be played at Blair-Taylor versus Ithaca. Winner of that game will advance to state. Izzy Holtz, Callie Bell, Ashley Weiler due up for Coach Zimmerman and the Dons here in the bottom of the second inning. 6, 7, 8 hitters in the lineup for the Dons. Andrea Alex pitching very well for Blair-Taylor. She led the team in wins. Gotta find my sheet here quick. There it is. Bunt, foul. Andrea Alexson with 18 wins. 18 of the 19 wins to this young lady in the circle for the Wildcats. Greg Brettina does a good job with the coaching, and that pitch high. Only score for the Dons, a 2-out home run by Shelby Spada. Holds now 1-2 the count. And that makes it 2-2. Sitting out in the great outdoors, Trevor Zaleski gets a chance to experience the box. It's a box I came up with to keep everything out of the sun. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Holds down on strikes for the first out. Callie Bell, the batter. Callie Bell, the first baseman, has had a very good season. She's been hitting the ball pretty well lately. But a swing and a miss. Alexson doing well in the circle.
Keep it up, Alexson!
A full crowd here in the bleachers for both sides. And that's outside. Call the ball. And the Wildcat fans kind of giving Mr. Jablinski a little bit of their opinions. The pitch, swing and a miss for a strike. 1-2. The pitch. Oh, strike 3. Callie Bell down on strikes. Back-to-back Ks for Andrea Alexson. And this is Ashley Weiler coming to bat. First Choice Credit Union of Marshfield serves anyone who lives or works in Wood, Marathon, Clark, or Portage County. Make First Choice Credit Union your first choice for loans. For expertise, honesty, and stellar service, look no further than Heritage Auto Body. They provide free estimates and work with your insurance company to make it easy for you. Heritage Auto Body on Heritage Drive on Marshfield's beautiful south side. 2-0 count to Weiler. And Ashley's been swinging a pretty hot bat lately. Got the white ribbon in her back of her ponytail. She takes strike 1. One of 3 seniors in the lineup for the Dons. Ashley Weiler, Kylie Linkford, and Akusia Yaboa. The pitch in the dirt. Ashley Weiler, the batter, intending to go to UW-Madison in the fall. Akusia Yaboa is going to Notre Dame. Ground ball to second. Fredrickson picks it up over to Waldera, and that will end the inning. Still remains 5-1 in favor of Blair-Taylor. We head to the top of the third. You're watching high school softball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
What do you like most about Columbus Catholic Schools? amazing teachers because they're funny and nice.
It's the small classroom sizes.
Because it teaches us to be kind.
We invite you to check out Columbus Catholic Schools and see for yourself why our students like it here. That if you really want your student to attend Columbus Catholic Schools, we will work with you as much as possible to make that reality. Contact us at 715-387-1177 or admissions@columbusdons.org for more information.
Get fresh meats and cheeses every day at Smith Brothers Meats. Also let them cater your next event. Smith Brothers Meats in Colby open Monday through Friday 8 to 6, Saturday 8 to 4. And Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors, we guarantee quality you can trust. Leading off here in the top of the third for Blair-Taylor is Landon Davidson. And scooped up by Casperson. And over to Bell, one up, one down. After a shaky first inning, the defense for Columbus has gone back to form. Kate Casperson has had several putouts here. This is Frankie Zentgraf, strikeout victim in the first. Frankie wears number 3. The windup in the pitch. Fouled off for a strike. 1-1 to count. Emma Wathke on deck for the Wildcats. These two communities combined about 30-some years ago in the 1990s. Consolidated, and the high school is located in Blair. Nice facility. There's a good pitch for a strike. 2-2 to Zentgraf. 1 out, bases empty. Yaboa, the pitch. Popped up, foul, out of play. Hiller's True Value is Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. Check out current promotions and get great deals on Milwaukee tools today. Hiller's True Value of Marshfield. The pitch, high for a ball. Zentgraf has worked the count full. Popped up in the infield. Holtz makes the catch for the second out. That brings up the number 9 hitter, Emma Wathke, who had a 2 RBI double in the first. Usually you put your weaker hitters towards the end of the batting lineup, but I'll tell you, Wathke sure took advantage of being the 9 hitter with a double. 2 RBIs and hits it right to first and right to Bell for the putout. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the third. Wildcats 5, Dons 1. You're watching High School Softball on Selesky Sports, brought to you today by ShedsDelivered.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, Snacks. Fleet Farm is everything you need, all at the lowest prices. And buy your next vehicle from Gross Buick in Marshfield. Gross Buick is home with a lifetime engine warranty on select vehicles, and they back all purchases with a full service department where you get a free courtesy car. Gross Buick of Marshfield. Kylie Linkford to lead things off here in the bottom of the third inning. Joe Anderson, Trevor Zaleski bringing you this afternoon's sectional semifinal matchup here from the Marshfield Fairgrounds between Blair-Taylor and Marshfield Columbus. And foul away on the bunt attempt, strike one. It'll be Linkford, then the top of the order, and Kate Casperson, and then Abby Wojcik. And I think Doug Wojcik is here in the stands today. We play the game Where in the World is Doug Wojcik? Every game. Inside pitch. Good location for Alexson. She's ahead of the count now, 0-2 to Linkford. And Kylie, a senior, outside, is going to join the workforce. That's her future plans. 1-2 the count, the pitch. Popped up. It's going to be out of play off the first base side. Good umpiring crew on the field this afternoon. Three people work sectionals. And that ball hits Linkford. Any way you can get on, get on. So Linkford reaches on being hit by a pitch. That brings up the top of the order, and Kate Casperson, who's pretty darn good at laying down bunts and beating them out for base hits. Linkford not the speediest on the bases. Fouled off. Speed in the lineup is the top three in Casperson, Wojcik, and Spada. And Kate Casperson, a very good bunter. Fouled the first one off. She squares the bunt again. And popped it up too much, and a good defensive play by Alyssa Smetna. Didn't quite get that to drop down. And I think even if it had been on the ground, Smetna would have been able to possibly get a double play out of that. This is Abby Wojcik. Felker Brothers of Marshfield, a leading manufacturer of stainless steel products, congratulates student athletes across central Wisconsin on your accomplishments both on and off the courts and fields. Best of luck this season from Felker Brothers of Marshfield. And I look to my left, and there's that fresh bag of Nasonville Dairy cheese curds that a fan gave me. I always talk about, you want to be my friend? Bring sausage and Nasonville cheese curds. They make those cheese curds fresh every day. You can pick them up in Marshfield or on Highway 29 just outside of Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. We'll ship around the world. Count even at 1-1 to Wojcik. One down, Linkford at first. That pitch high from Alexson. Abby, a good contact hitter. Takes strike, and Linkford back in time. Count now at 2-2. Wojcik awaits the pitch, puts it in play. Peterson at short tries to gun her out, and she doesn't. Abby beats it out for an infield hit. Linkford now at second. And this is Shelby Spada, who led off her first at bat with a home run, but it was a solo home run. Got to be careful here. Takes the ball. Spada waits the pitch, and it's low. Lingford with a pretty good lead off second, but heads back home. Ha! Doug's in the house. He's sitting right to my left by Trevor. There's a strike. So KTK is cheering the Wildcats. Kelly is cheering the Dons, and Doug is cheering the Dons. I'd like to see other people see where you're watching from and who you're rooting for this afternoon. Leave a comment on the YouTube page. There's a good pitch from Alexson. The reason why she's won 18 games. She changes location. Good change of speed. Count now of 2-2 to Spada. The pitch in the dirt. Tried to get her to chase. Shelby plays softball 9 months out of the year, and the other 3 she's playing volleyball. Very active, very good athlete. Full count to Spada. Alexson's pitch. Put in place, hit the second. Fredrickson. And misplayed. Fredrickson tossed it to Peterson, but could not complete the connection. So Spada will reach on a fielder's choice. We'll have an E6. And now you've got the bases loaded with Lingford at third, Wojcik at second, and Spada at first, and Akusia Yaboa with a chance to help her own cause here with a base hit. The windup in the pitch, inside for a strike, he calls. Akusia Yaboa, 4-year starter, will be heading to Notre Dame. I believe she's going into medicine and finance. Ball one. 2 things that I don't really know much about, other than putting on Band-Aids. And hey, I was happy today I actually got the checkbook stuff right today. Trevor just chuckles. The pitch. Inside. That pitch inside. Yaboa has already been hit once by Andrea Alexson. Foul down the third baseline. So Doug's in the house today, so we don't have to worry about where in the world is Doug Wojcik today. He's here. Kelly's here as well, and Katie is cheering on the Wildcats. Looking for other people to chime in on the YouTube page. Alexson, the pitch. Ground ball, hit in the hole through short. Here comes Lingford, and they're going to hold Wojcik up at third. Boy, did she dig in and hit the brakes hard. She was rounding, going to head for home, but Zentgraf in left gun that in, and an RBI single for Akusia Yaboa. And the bases are still loaded, and we got a courtesy runner. Olivia Becerra will come in for Yaboa. Yaboa, you could see when she was running across your screen there that she's still kind of favoring that ankle. 7th inning of a game against Edgar, a non-conference game. And just stepped wrong. She put the ball in play and stepped wrong on first base. Kind of tweaked that ankle. Got a good crowd watching this afternoon, too. Thanks for tuning in. As Sienna Adler, a strikeout victim in the first inning, comes to bat. Sienna playing a very good third base all season for the Dons. Alexson, the windup in the pitch, low and inside. Abby Wojcik at third. Shelby Spada at second. Olivia Becerra at first. Alexson's windup and pitch. And now Alexson's struggling a little bit. Tying run at first base, go-ahead run at the plate for Columbus. And the windup and the delivery. Swing and a miss. Count now at 2-2. And if the Dons are going to do anything, this is their opportunity right here. Alexson struggling a little bit here in the circle. The pitch. And the count is now full. Big spot for Sienna Adler. The pitch. Foul out of play. The thing you notice at this level is you advance in the tournament series, games get tighter. The level of play improves much more. Full count pitch. Oh, called a strike, 3. And Adler down on strikes for the second out. Izzy Holtz 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the second. And Alexson got a good call there. Good pitch. That pitch up and away. Izzy Holtz, the batter. Olivia Becerra at first. Shelby Spot at second. Abby Wilczyk at third. Tying run at first. There's a strike. Andrea Alexson, winner of 18 games this season for the Wildcats. Ground ball caught by Madeline Fredrickson. A great defensive play to end the inning and the threat. Dons get one. We head to the fourth. 5-2. Wildcats. You're watching high school softball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Superfan Dave Hahn watching from Iola. Magdalene Yaboa is saying, "You got this, Dons. Let's go." Updates from Mike Steinwagner. Softball, bottom of the sixth. Pacelli still leading Assumption 3-0. That's in baseball. Pacelli leading 8-1. Bottom of the fifth. Pittsville in baseball leading Pepin Alma 1-0. Top of the third. Spash and Memorial still scoreless. And Eau Claire North and Wausau East tied at 2 in the bottom of the third, and that's also in baseball. All righty, coming up for the Wildcats here is top of the order, and Madeline Fredrickson. Madeline 0 for 2. Winner goes to the sectional final game tomorrow to be played at Blair-Taylor versus Ithaca. A 5-run first inning for the Wildcats. And that ball hit the left field. Wilczyk will not be able to catch up with it. It's in foul territory and left. All the girls for the Dons wearing the white ribbons in their hair. Fredrickson, Peterson, and Beck due up for the Wildcats here in the top of the fourth. And that's a Serpro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serpro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serpro like it never even happened. One down brings up Avery Peterson. Peterson with a walk and a ground out. But Peterson was very aggressive on the bases and led to the first run. And that pitch on the dirt for ball one. Pacelli defeats Assumption 3-0. And Miss Leah Marie, we'll talk about this in a second, and that's a hit batter. So Peterson hit by the pitch. So Miss Leah Marie, 23, chimes in and says, cheering for the Wildcats. Fun fact, Alexson, Wathke, and Peterson are all freshmen. Yes, I was going to say, I looked at when I did my homework for this game yesterday during the rainstorm. Lots of freshmen on this team, a lot of contributors. And Andy Beck, the batter. Fly ball, center field, back goes Spada, makes the catch. Not many get by Shelby Spada in center field. 2 down, 1 on, and Andrea Waldera 0 for 1 with a fielder's choice, a run scored, and a walk. Peterson still at first for the Wildcats. Off speed for a ball. After the first inning, Yaboa has been pretty much lights out. She's struggled, though, by hitting a couple of batters. They batted 10 in the first, did the Wildcats, and scored 5. Since then, the defense and the pitching for the Columbus has settled down, and they've held them in check. That pitch high for a ball. 3-0 to Waldera. 2 down, runner at first. Yaboa, the windup and the pitch. Off speed, called a strike. Waldera taking all the way. So congratulations to Stevens Point Pacelli on their win over Assumption this afternoon. The pitch. Walked. And they say everything happens with 2 outs. Brings up Alyssa Smetna with an RBI single. And a hit by a pitch. That pitch in the dirt, good block by Weiler. So thanks, Jeremy, for the heads up that Pacelli won. 3-0. Strike call. 1-1 count to Smetna. Avery Peterson at second and Andrea Waldera at first. Pitch low. 2-1. 4th inning. Yaboa has thrown shutout balls since the first inning. Or after the first inning, excuse me. But she's hit 3 batters and walked 3. Here's a strike. That's the one tough thing about in the tournament, especially in the spring. When you lose, you're out. But if you're a senior, your career as a high school athlete is over. Popped up. I got a little nervous. I thought it was going to come hit us. Trevor would have dived and saved me. He looks at me and says, no. 3-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, center field. Spada calls for it and makes the catch to end the threat. Head to the bottom of the 4th, 5-1, 5-2, that is. Wildcats, you're watching high school softball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Welcome back. Jeremy, you're not very nice to me. He told Trevor to save the camera if the foul ball came over. Let Joe get hit. Okay, fine. Thanks for tuning in, though. We appreciate all your viewership, and we appreciate our sponsors. They bring you these games live and free to watch on YouTube. Work with a great crew of people. I'm blessed to be an employee of Zaleski Sports. Head to the bottom of the fourth. Callie Bell wearing the Lou Gehrig number. It's Lou Gehrig Day, I think it was the other day. Remember, Lou Gehrig passed away from ALS way back in 1940. Terrible disease. Working for a cure. And she swings and misses to strike one. Andrea Alexson in her fourth inning of work struck out 5, yet to walk a runner, and hit 2 batters. She's given up a home run to Spada in the first. And an RBI single for Yeboah brought in the second run for Columbus. Swing and a miss. 1-2, and I'll tell you, Alexson can really whip that ball in there. And fielded by Alexson, and the putout recorded. And Andrea Alexson is a freshman. That is amazing. So Callie Bell grounds out 1-3 for the first out. Senior Ashley Weiler now in the batter's box. The little black flies are out in mass today. Monday I went down to the farm and did some mowing. It's a lot of yard to mow. A lot of black flies got me in the arms. (2-0) now to Weiler. Ashley grounded out in her first at bat. Kylie Linkford on deck. Foul back. Ashley may run into my daughter Rachel down at UW. Rachel works for the university down in Madison. The pitch. Little flare. And fouled on the first baseline. Joe Seitz, the first base coach for Columbus, got out of the way. Wife Pixie settled down next to the third base dugout, viewing the game. Count now 2-2 to Ashley Weiler. Andrea Alexson, the pitch. Ground ball. Fredrickson scoops it up over the first. And the putout made. Second out brings up Kylie Linkford, who was hit by a pitch in the bottom of the third and ended up scoring on Yeboah's single. Columbus had bases loaded with 1 out and only had 1 run come in. Linkford ground ball to Peterson at short. Over to Waldera, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Wildcats. We head to the fifth, 5-2. Blair-Taylor, you're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you today by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no-obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of sectional softball here from the Marshfield Fairgrounds. Joe Anderson here bringing you play-by-play. Trevor Zaleski on production. Top of the fifth, a 5-run first inning for the Wildcats, and the Dons have scraped back with 2 of their own. It remains 5-2 as we start top of 5, and Andrea Alexson will lead it off. Kusia Yaboa starting her 5th inning of work. 4 hits allowed in the first inning and none since. Walk 3. Struck out 2. Well, there pops that one out of play. Well, pops up against the screen. Doug, don't laugh at Jeremy's comments. Jeremy's not concerned about me. He's concerned about the camera on a foul ball. Little flare. And gobbled up and in by Callie Bell. Didn't think that was going to happen there for a minute, but she scooped it up and got it in. The glove for the first out. Wildcats batted 10 in the first, and since then, Yaboa has really settled down and yet to give up a run. Landon Davidson, the batter. Landon with a single and a run scored in the first and a ground out in the third. Got the tear in her pants, her right leg. Popped up, foul territory, and back-to-back putouts by Callie Bell. That'll bring up Frankie Zentgraf. Pacelli boys defeat Tigerton 8-1 in baseball. Pittsville leading Pepin Alma 3-0 in the top of the 4th. This is all baseball now. Spash leading Eau Claire Memorial 1-0 in the bottom of the 4th. Wausau East and Eau Claire North tied at 2, bottom of the 3rd. And Cadott trailing Marathon 5-0 in the top of the 4th. That's boys baseball regional action. Frankie Zentgraf 0 for 2, a strikeout and a pop-up to Izzy Holtz at second. Foul. Got a nice crowd watching. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Good. Wow, we got a lot of people watching. You want to leave a comment on the YouTube page, get a shout out, get a little recognition on the air, just leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. 0-2 the count. Outside, 1-2. Winner advances to tomorrow's sectional final game to be played at Blair-Taylor versus Ithaca, a number 1 seed. Yaboa, the pitch, high for ball 2. You got to kind of wonder how much that ankle is starting to affect Yaboa. Injury-free all season until the last game. The windup and the pitch. Popped up. And Weiler makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of the 5th coming up. 5-2 Blair-Taylor, you're watching high school softball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield, is your local Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. They have it all, including farm tractors and the best-selling and #1 rated in durability and owner experience Kubota compact do-it-all tractors. And don't forget the versatile Kubota RTV utility vehicles, along with Kubota zero-turn mowers for the best lawn care equipment. Get them all at Chili Implement. Chili Implement is open Monday through Saturday. Call us or visit our website at chiliimplement.com.
Whether you need deep sleep, beauty sleep, or just need to sleep it off, Mall Furniture has a huge selection of double-sided comfort sleep mattresses. When it's time for a double, it's no trouble. You'll flip over our great prices. There's 2 great sides to this mattress story, and they're made right here in Wisconsin. It's double-sided or nothing.
Get your perfect comfort sleep mattress from Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
See you on the flip side.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of sectional softball here from the Marshfield Fairgrounds. Joe Anderson here, joined by Trevor Zaleski on production. Don's trailing 5-2 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Top of the order coming up to bat, Kate Kasperson, Abby Wojcik, Shelby Spada. The Dons missed a golden opportunity in the 3rd, bases loaded with 1 out, and got 1 run in, and that was it. Kasperson in the afternoon, 0 for 2, struck out and popped up to 3rd to Alessa Smetna. And that first pitch from Andrea Alexson in the dirt and against the screen. Alexson in the afternoon, 2, 4, 5. 5 strikeouts, yet to walk a batter, but hit 2. Giving up a run in the first, a home run to ground ball to short, scooped up by Peterson. And over to Waldera, 1 up, 1 down. Abby Wojcik, 1 for 2. Darius McChestnut says, here we go, Dons. I'm watching from Frankfort, Kentucky. Cool. Wojcik, the batter. 1 for 2. Takes the ball. Abby Wojcik, sophomore, plays left, plays right, and pitches. Pitch outside for a ball. She presents a very difficult strike zone due to her stature. Don't let it fool you. She is a good contact hitter. She may not hit home runs, but she puts the ball in play and gets hits. Now 3-0, and she's pretty speedy on the base paths, too. 1 out. Base is empty here in the bottom of the 5th. Alexson's pitch, called a strike. One down, 3-1 count to Abby Wojcik. Ground ball up the middle, knocked down by Alexson. Over to Waldera, 2 up, 2 down. Shelby Spada, a home run and a fielder's choice on the afternoon. Spada, a junior. Number 3 hitter in the lineup for the Dons. And pitch high and tight. Maybe sending a little bit of a message there. Kind of like Bob Gibson. He used to, don't crowd the plate or he'd plunk you. That's a strike. Bob Gibson was such a fierce competitor, they said that in a parents versus sons game, he would throw in his own mother if his mother was in the batter's box. Ground ball foul for Spada. 1-2. If you're Columbus, you've got to get base runners. You don't want to worry about hitting home runs. Got to get runners on base. Alexson. The pitch. Fly ball to right field. Wathke makes the catch for out number 3. So a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the 6th. It's 5-2. Blair-Taylor, you're watching high school softball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school softball. Pitching change for the Dons here in the top of the 6th. Abby Wojcik will check in into the circle and replace Vakusia Yaboa. Yaboa in the afternoon. Through 5 innings, gave up 4 hits, all in the first inning. Walked 3, struck out 2, 5 runs allowed, all in the first, and hit 3 batters.
For 18 in the 4 spot, 15 for 18 in the 4 spot, 14 is the new pitcher, 18 will be out left. Or 15 will be in left, not 18, excuse me.
So Olivia Becerra has moved to left. And Abby Wojcik sporting those sunglasses. Her first pitch rather high. And she will face Emma Wathke, Madeline Fredrickson, and Avery Peterson here in the 6th. Foul, little nubber. Wojcik gets the put out. So Emma Wathke grounds out. Top of the order, and Madeline Fredrickson. Fredrickson 0 for 3. 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Yaboa, after the first inning, shut down the offense for the Wildcats. They've all 5 runs in the first inning. And now Abby Wojcik in relief here in the 6th. Strike 1. Abby got a lot of pitching experience this past season. She will be most likely the starter for next season's Dons, as Yaboa will be graduating. Abby sporting those sunglasses. I always make a comment about that. Foul ball over the third base side. Kind of does that little intimidating look. And you talk to her, she's one of the nicest kids you ever talk to. Olivia Becerra, the freshman, in left now, as Yaboa is out. Wojcik's pitch. Left field, it's gonna be fair. Extra bases, and she's digging for third. Went under the fence. So are they gonna say she's gotta go back to 2? She's gotta go back to 2. So a ground rule double for Madeline Fredrickson. As the ball skipped under the fence in left field. Coach Bertina is going to talk to Paul Jaglinski, the home plate umpire, and they're going to discuss things. And big spot now for Avery Peterson, trying to get some insurance runs here for Blair-Taylor. Low pitch. Weiler scoops it up. Thanks, Jeremy. I'll take your compliments. Wojcik's pitch. Fly ball left field. Becerra back. Makes the catch. Good job for Olivia Becerra, as that ball was trailing away from her. Olivia, another freshman. That's 2 outs. And that'll bring up Andy Beck. Andy in the afternoon, 0 for 2. She was hit by a pitch in the first inning and scored a run. Mike is on the job today. Swing and a miss for strike 1 to Beck. Mike's going to take me to Perkins for supper tonight, aren't you, Mike?
I don't think so. I've already had supper.
He already ate. Gosh.
Great big burgers off the grill tonight.
Oh, didn't bring me one.
You got your cheese curds.
I got my curds, yes. Get some sausage. And Trevor buys me sausage. I got curds. I'm good.
There you go.
I'm in heaven. 2 outs, runner at second, and 0-2 count to Andy Beck. Abby Wojcik steps on the plate. The windup and the pitch. Ground ball, scooped up by Adler, and Adler misplays it. So Beck will reach on an E5. Fredrickson at third, Andy Beck at first, and Andrea Waldera 0 for 1 with a fielder's choice in the first and 2 walks. Mike has handed me some finals here, or some updates. Pittsville still leading Pepin Alma in baseball in the bottom of the 5th, 3-0. Courtesy runner at first base for Blair-Taylor. Addison Letcher. So Letcher at first. And Fredrickson at third. And Andrea Waldera looking for her first hit of the afternoon. Wojcik starts her out with a strike. Another couple of other updates. Wausau East and Eau Claire North still tied in baseball, top of the 6th. Cadott still trailing Marathon, bottom of the 5th. Popped up. And Casperson ends the threat. We head to the bottom of the 6th. 5-2 Blair-Taylor. You're watching high school softball and Selesky Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Akusia Yaboa will lead off here in the bottom of the 6th. Yes, Paul Jaglinski did a great job of communicating all the subs to us. We appreciate it. Jeremy pointed that out. Still looking for a few more people to chime in. We've got Dave and Jeremy and Doug and Darius and Kay and Kelly. Got a very good crowd watching this afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to Selesky Sports. It's our privilege to bring you games. And Alex awaiting the batter to come in. That's going to be Akusia Yaboa, Sienna Adler, and Izzy Holtz. Don's down to their last 6 outs, trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And Alexson starts her out with a ball in the dirt. Big inning for the Dons on Thursday of last week against Royal. Spotted with the 3-run home run. Fly ball right field. And it's going to go over the head of Wathke. We've got extra bases. She's going to try to get in the second. And she does. A leadoff double for Akusia Yaboa. I don't know if we're going to have a courtesy runner or not. Coach Zimmerman's going to go out and chat with her and see if she's okay. She's running very gingerly on that ankle. Now, we're not sure about how this courtesy runner stuff goes because we had questions about that the other game. So Coach or Mr. Jaglinski saying there was no conference. He was just checking on the player. Sienna Adler steps into the batter's box. Sienna 0 for 2. Back-to-back strikeouts, one looking and one swinging. This is where the Dons need the 5, 6, 7 hitters to come through here in the bottom of the 6th. That pitch in the dirt. Alexson needs to hold serve here. Yaboa at second, but not as speedy as she has been, as that left ankle starting to take its toll. Flare to right field. Yaboa's going to dig to third and stay there. So they've hit the ball to Wathke and right. Back-to-back hits. And Adler with a base hit. Runners at the corners, no doubt. Oh, she was out. It's kind of hard to see where we are. So my apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Adler out. She flew out to right fielder Emma Wathke. It looked like she had not caught it, but she did. So my apologies. Izzy Holtz, the batter, with one down. And hit the batter. So Holtz now at first with one down, runners at the corners. There we go. We get kind of blocked because there's a couple of poles in the way and we can't really truly see. I want to give Emma Wathke her credit for making that catch. Yaboa at third. And Holtz at first. Callie Bell 0 for 2. Callie, the number 7 hitter in the lineup. And the runner will take second. So Bell now in at second. Tying run at the plate for the Dons. One 0 count. Pitch high for ball 2. Runners at the corners with one out. Callie Bell, the batter. Andrea Alexson, the windup in the pitch. High for a ball. Well, it's 3-0. And look, right now, you want to load the bases. Tension in the air. She squares to bunt, pulls it back, takes a strike. 3-1. Yaboa at third, Holtz at second. 3-1 count. And ball 4. And the bases are loaded. With one out. Tying run at first. And what a spot for senior catcher Ashley Weiler, 0 for 2. 2 ground outs to Madeline Fredrickson. And Alexson starts her out with a strike. Bases loaded again for the Dons and 1 out. Can they score? Popped up. It's going to stay in the infield. And it drops! Wow! Ball fell between Fredrickson, Peterson, and Davidson and right over second base. Yaboa scores. Holtz had the hold, and she got under the tag. And Ashley Weiler wasn't pretty. Don't care. Still a base hit. Bases loaded. It's now 5-3. Bottom of the 6th with 1 out. Kylie Lingford, the other senior. One of the 3. And now Alexon's starting to struggle in the circle. She's had a good 5 innings. She's held them to 2 runs. Now they've got another one here in the 6th. Bases loaded with 1 out. Flare to right field. It's going to go foul. Struck out 5. And she's only walked 1 batter. And hit 3. 1-1 count to Lingford. Ground ball right back to Alexson at home and force out. Not at time at first. So Lingford with a fielder's choice and the force out of Holtz at home. Bell at third. Weiler at second. Lingford at first. And Kate Casperson. Dangerous hitter. Go ahead run at first base. And she hits a base at the right field. 1 run is in. They're going to send Weiler. And we're tied at 5. What a hit for Kate Casperson. A 2 RBI single. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Brings in Callie Bell and Ashley Weiler. And we're tied at 5. Lingford at second, Casperson at first, and Abby Wolchuk the batter. She fouls the first pitch off. 3 runs here in the bottom of the 6th for the Dons, and we're tied at 5. Wolchuk taking her time, sporting those black batting gloves. The pitch, high for a ball. 2 outs, 2 on, 3 in for the Dons here in the bottom of the 6th. What was a 5-2 deficit is now a 5-all tie. The pitch, flare to right. It's going to drop. And they're going to send Lingford. And Lingford comes in, and they're going to send Casperson. And just like that, it is a 2 RBI single for Abby Wolchuk and brings in Casperson and Lingford. And what was a 5-2 deficit is now a 7-5 lead for Marshfield Columbus. Wolchuk and Casperson come up big here in the top of the 6th, or bottom of the 6th. And Shelby Spada, the 9th batter of the inning. A home run, a fielder's choice, and a fly out to right. Holy cow, it's now 8-5. 5 runs here in the bottom of the 6th. And that pitch inside knocks her down. Big grin on her face. And Emma Wathke's had several balls hit her way this inning. And that last one went all the way to the wall. Staring right into the sun, and she hits a little flare foul down the first baseline. Wolchuk at first, and wow, Wolchuk with a big 2 RBI single. And the danger is Shelby Spada with a 1-2 count on her. Alexson, the windup in the pitch, inside for a ball. 2-0. 2-1, excuse me. Spada, the pitch. Ground ball. Scooped up by Fredrickson. And that will end the inning. But 5 runs here in the bottom of the 6th. Dons now lead 8-5. We head to the top of the 7th. You're watching high school softball on Selesky Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Correction on the score, it's 7-1. I think Justin Casperson running the scoreboard got a little eager. We talked it over, and it is 7-5. And just like that, 5, 6, 7 hitters for Blair-Taylor. Alyssa Smetna, Andrea Alexson, and Landon Davidson due up here in the 7th. And Paul Jaglinski's going to have a chat with the first base umpire. I do a little bit of work in my book here. Olivia Becerra is back in left field. Abby Wojcik in a big spot here for the sophomore. Can she close it out for the Dons, or will the Wildcats come back here in the 7th? A big 5-run 6th for the Dons gave them the lead after they trailed 5-2. 5 runs in the first inning for the Wildcats, and that's all they've gotten so far. Yaboa shut them down. And now Wojcik hoping to do the same for the Dons. The windup in the pitch, high. 3-0. Now the nerves start to get on each side. Sophomore Abby Wojcik. The windup in the pitch. And that's 4 straight balls. And a leadoff walk for Alyssa Smetna brings up the tying run here in the top of the 7th. You want excitement, you got excitement. You can cut the tension with a knife here at the fairgrounds here in Marshfield. Runner at first, nobody out. Andrea Peterson. Andrea in the afternoon, a single, a ground out, and a fly out. Wojcik right down Central Avenue for the strike. That pitch in the dirt. It's now 2-1. Darius and Magdalene are cheering on Abby Wojcik here. Darius watching from Kentucky. Joe Anderson here, Trevor Zaleski on production. What a game, friends. 7-5, top of the 7th. Little ground ball. Could it be a double play? Not in time. So Smetana wiped out 1-6 for the first out. Alexson with the fielder's choice at first base with 1 out. And now big spot for Landon Davidson. 1 for 3 in the afternoon. Davidson is in the lineup here. Courtesy runner for Blair-Taylor is Veda Curran, a sophomore. Win or lose, the Wildcats have a very bright future. No offense to their seniors, they only lose 2. They have a lot of sophomores and freshmen on their lineup. So Greg Bertina will bring back one heck of a good team. Coach Zimmerman is just clarifying some things. We're all good. Abby Wilczyk with 1 out. 1 on. And Veda is a sophomore. Veda Curran for Blair-Taylor. Landon Davidson a single and a ground out and a pop-up. 1 for 3 in the afternoon. That pitch high. Davis watching from Ontario. 1 out. Here's the pitch from Wojcik. Strike. He's got a good changeup. Winner will play tomorrow at Blair-Taylor and will face Ithaca for the right to go to state. The pitch from Wojcik. Squares to bunt. Good bunt. Over to first, not in time. Tying run on. Go ahead run in the box. And we got a number 5 coming up the bat. This is Kaylee Benedict. Kaylee, a freshman. Go ahead run in the batter's box. Tying run at first. Whew. Wojcik and Benedict. Strike. Tying run at first. Go ahead run in the batter's box for Blair-Taylor. 1 out. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And the tension increasing here at the fairgrounds. Wojcik, the sophomore, the freshman. Benedict in the box. The pitch. And that's a Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never even happened. Last chance for the Wildcats of Blair-Taylor. Emma Wathke. Emma, a double, A pop and 2 ground outs. That pitch high for a ball. That pitch low for ball. 2-0. Emma Woski. Another freshman. Wojcik, the pitch. Strike. 2-1. Everybody on pins and needles here. The pitch, low for a ball. Good block by Weiler. It's now 3-1. Emma Woski 1 for 3 on the afternoon. Abby Wojcik in her second inning of relief for Columbus. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Strike. And Blair-Taylor down to their last strike. Full count. Runners at first and second for Blair-Taylor. Abby Wojcik in the circle. She steps on the plate, gets the sign, the windup and the pitch. And ball 4. And the bases are loaded. And the top of the order. And Madeline Fredrickson, who's 1 for 4 in the afternoon. Got a double in the 6th. Senior Madeline Fredrickson. Wildcats down to their last out, tying run at second. And Madeline Fredrickson facing Abby Wojcik of Columbus. The windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Count even at 1-1. The crowd in full throat here. Encouraging their players on. Wojcik, the sophomore, rubs the ball on her right thigh, puts her right foot on the plate, puts the hands together. The windup and the pitch. Ground ball foul down the first base side. 5 runs in the first for Blair-Taylor and have been shut out since. Tying run at second here in the 7th. Who will win the duel? 1-2 the count. Wojcik, the windup, the pitch, foul out of play. Shout-outs to Stevens Point Pacelli softball. They defeated Assumption 3-0. Pacelli boys defeated Tigerton tonight. Pittsville defeated Pepin Alma 4-0. Spash defeated Eau Claire Memorial 2-0. Baseball. Wojcik, 1-2 count, facing Fredrickson. The windup, the pitch. Fly ball, it's going to drop in for a base hit. They're going to send the runner at home, cut off, and we're tied. So a 2 RBI single for Madeline Fredrickson. Brings in Alexson. And brings in Davidson. Go ahead run at third in Woski. And 0 for 2, Avery Peterson. A walk, a run scored, a hit by a pitch and a ground out, and a fly out to left. And that pitch in the dirt. So Fredrickson at second, or pardon me. Wathke is at second, not third. I thought she advanced to third. My error. I'm getting nervous too, friends. This is quite a game. 2 outs. Strike. 1-1 the count. 2 runs with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th for the Wildcats. They were down to their last out. And a big 2 RBI single for Madeline Fredrickson has tied it at 7. Ground ball. And over to first. And that will end the inning. But what an inning it was for the Wildcats as they scored 2 to tie it. We head to the bottom of the 7th, tied at 7. You're watching high school softball on Selesky Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Founded in 2011, Marshfield Fast Pitch is a competitive fast pitch softball club. Players range in age from 7 to 18 years old. They consist of girls from central Wisconsin and headquartered in Marshfield. Throughout the year, teams compete in tournaments locally, around the state, and nationally. During the winter, practices, lessons, and clinics are held at our indoor facility. Marshfield Fast Pitch specializes in player physical and mental development with the hopes of making a big impact on their team. Visit our website at marshfieldfastpitch.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 16 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now. Choose drunken chicken, BLT, Western, mac and cheese, sweet chili chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has broasted chicken, fish sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and scottyspizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Welcome back to a nail-biting game here at the Marshfield Fairgrounds in this D5 sectional semifinal matchup between the Wildcats of Blair-Taylor, the number 2 seed, and the Dons of Marshfield Columbus, the number 1 seed. Dons trailed 5-2 going into the bottom of the 6th. And a 5-run outburst for Marshfield Columbus gave them the 7-5 lead. And with 2 outs in the top of the 7th, the Wildcats tied it up with a Fredrickson 2 RBI single. And we're in the bottom of the 7th now. And Olivia Becerra will lead off. Becerra hitting for Yaboa. And Andrea Alexson, we may be going extras here. We'll see. This is 4, 5, 6 hitters in the lineup for the Dons. Alexson's pitch. Ground ball to second. Fredrickson scoops it up over to Waldera for the first out. Sienna Adler in the afternoon. Strikeout, fly out. She hits a little flare to right. And Wathke makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. Izzy Holtz. Izzy, strikeout, a pop up to short, and a hit by pitch. We may be going to extras, we'll see. Fouled off. no matter the outcome, you got to feel bad for the loser of this game because both teams, you don't want to see either team lose, but it's the tournament, and somebody's going to go home happy tonight, and someone's going to go home sad. 2 outs, bases empty, bunt, foul. We've got quite an audience watching. Thanks for tuning in. Leave a comment on the YouTube page, a positive one. I'll give you some recognition. Dave is watching. Darius, Jeremy, Doug, Magdalene, excuse me. 0-2 the count. Pitch high for ball 1. We may be getting some bonus baseball here. We'll see. 2 outs, bases empty. Izzy Holtz, little foul ball off the right field side. Everybody on the edge of their seat here. Wildcats down to their last out, and a big hit by Fredrickson. And the pitch low. Holtz has now worked the count to 2-2. The pitch. And now Alex, and the count is full, 3-2. Holtz takes a look at the bat, takes a sigh, deep breath, steps in. Andrea Alexson, the windup in the pitch. And down on strikes goes Izzy Holtz, and we go to extra innings here in Marshfield. Tied at 7. You're watching high school softball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShudsDelivered.com.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new express lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
We head to extra innings here at the Fairgrounds in Marshfield in this D5 sectional semifinal contest in softball between Blair-Taylor and Marshfield Columbus Catholic. Abby Wilczyk in her 3rd inning of work in relief of Kusia Yaboa had 2 outs, and Madeline Fredrickson with a big 2 RBI single tied the score at 7. Leading off here will be Andy Beck. It will be Beck, Waldera, and Smetna here in the 8th. Wilczyk, the sophomore, the windup in the pitch. And now she's starting to struggle to find the strike zone. Falls behind 2-0. This is the 4-5-6 hitters for Blair-Taylor. They come into this the number 2 seed, 19-8 on the season, 13-1, and the Dairyland Small are conference champions. The pitch. And ball 3. Wilczyk on the plate, the windup, and the pitch. Strike. Beck taking all the way. You want a base runner. Got to get somebody on base. 3-1 the count. Andy Beck awaits the pitch. Wilczyk delivers. Ground ball. Wilczyk scoops it up over to first, and the putout is made. This is Andrea Waldera. Fielder's choice, a walk, and a pop-up to Casperson at shorts. Short, not shorts. Waldera, the first baseman. And I'll tell you something. Ashley Weiler has played very well behind the plate. Both catchers very well today. Andy Beck for Blair-Taylor and Ashley Weiler for Columbus. Strike. Count of 1-1. Bases empty. 1 out. We're tied at 7 in the 8th. Stephanie Seitz is cheering on the Cats. The pitch. Just out of reach of Sienna Adler at third. Just tipped the glove. And Waldera on with a base hit. And Alyssa Smetna, the batter. A RBI single in the first. Hit by a pitch, flew out, and drew a walk. Go ahead, run it first for Blair-Taylor with 1 out. People are getting their money's worth and then some from this matchup between these two teams. The pitch. Strike. All of those extra innings of work that Abby Wilczek got in this season have really paid off for Coach Zimmerman. Wilczek would be a #1 starting pitcher on most of teams in the Eastern Clover Belt. Another block. Runner's going to go to second. She's got to eat it. And Waldera now in scoring position at second base. Count is 2-1 to Alyssa Smetna. The windup and the pitch. Another low pitch. Blair-Taylor looked like they had Columbus down in the 6th, and the Dons came up with 5 runs in the bottom of the 6th to take the 7-5 lead. Strike called. And just like that, in the top of the 7th with 2 outs, Madeline Fredrickson with a 2 RBI single tied it. We're here in the 8th, the top of the 8th. Full count to Alyssa Smetna. Ground ball. Adler over to first. Gets the put out. And the go-ahead run at third. And Andrea Alexson, the pitcher. RBI single in the first, a ground out, a fly out, and a fielder's choice. Go ahead run at third for Blair-Taylor. Wilczek starts her out with a strike. Yes, Dave, I'm on the edge of my seat too. This is a great game. You expect to get games like this at this point of the season. You've got the top teams playing each other. 0-1 count. Good stop by Weiler. Now, if you're Andrea Waldera at third, you want to be aggressive, but you want to be smart. That ball's got to, if there is a pitch in the dirt, it's got to skip way away before you even try to make an attempt to score. Count even at 1-1. Abby Wilczek rubs the ball on her right thigh. Steps on the plate, comes together. The windup and the pitch in the dirt. Another good stop by Weiler. 2-1 count. If you've just tuned in, you have missed one heck of a ball game. We're on the edge of our seats here in Marshfield. The pitch coming in right now. Swing and a miss. And it's now 2-2. Coach Bettina encouraging his batter on. Allison with a chance to give the lead back to Blair-Taylor with 2 outs. It's 60 feet away. The pitch. Strike 3 called. That's a Serpro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Called Jamie Wenzel at Serpro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serpro like it never even happened. The drama continues. We head to the bottom of the 8th, tied at 7. You're watching high school softball and Saleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
What do you like most about Columbus Catholic Schools?
Amazing teachers, because they're funny and nice.
It's the small classroom sizes.
Because it teaches us to be kind.
We invite you to check out Columbus Catholic Schools and see for yourself why our students like it here. That if you really want your student to attend Columbus Catholic Schools, we will work with you as much as possible to make that reality. Contact us at 715-387-1177 or admissions@columbusdons.org for more information.
And we're back here in Marshfield at the fairgrounds. We're in the 8th inning, the bottom of the 8th, tied at 7. Sectional semifinal softball matchup. Blair-Taylor, Marshfield Columbus Catholic. It has been a whale of a game. Bottom of the 8th, leading off will be Callie Bell, Ashley Weiler, and Kylie Lingford. 7, 8, 9 hitters in the lineup for Columbus. And Andrea Alexson in her 8th inning of work. And a ground ball. Fredrickson gets it over to Waldera. 1 up, 1 down. Ashley Weiler will step in. Ashley 1 for 3 in the afternoon. The senior catcher for the Dons. First pitch foul. Up against the press box. Getting a little close to the Zaleski Mobile number 2. Can't get that one hit. I got 6 years to pay that puppy off yet. So, Jason, I got to work for you at least 6 more years. Pitch low in the dirt. Count even at 1. John, my friend from Florida, just chimed in. Yes, it's been one heck of a ball game, John. Fly ball, center field. And Davidson makes the catch for out number 2. Got good aluminum on it, but not far enough. Kylie Lingford will step in. Kylie in the afternoon. Hit by a pitch, a ground out, and a fielder's choice. Call the ball. Doug said he has no nails left to bite. I don't think a lot of people do here either. Lingford fouls that one off. 1-1 the count. What an exciting ball game. 1-1 the count to Lingford. Alexson rolls that one in. Alexson, a freshman, has pitched a whale of a ball game for Blair-Taylor. Ground ball to short. Peterson over to Waldera, and that will end the inning. We head to the 9th, tied at 7. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Back here in Marshfield, the tension increases here in the 9th inning, as that will be Zentgraf leading off, I believe. Tied at 7. Landon Davidson will lead things off for the Wildcats. Be Davidson, Zentgraf, and Wathke. The 7, 8, 9 hitters in the lineup for the Wildcats. In the bottom of the 9th, it will be the top of the order for Columbus. And Mike is going to do another update.
There's only one game, Joe.
Only one game left. Bunt. Scooped up. Oh, misplayed by Izzy Holtz at first.
We're in the top of the 11th.
And they're in the top of the 11th. Wausau East and Eau Claire North tied at 2. So extra inning work here. Was that game on the network, Trevor? That's another network game. So Davidson at first. And we've got a timeout called. Umpire is going to take care of something at second base. Or walking out towards the outfield. Oh, he's got to get in the right position. I see what he did. Yep. Frankie Zentgraf. The pitch. He squares the bunt. Runner goes. And she's in at second. Go ahead run is at second base for the Wildcats. Oh, 1 the count to Zentgraf. Wojcik, the windup in the pitch. Bunt. Wojcik over to first, and the runner's now at third. So a sack bunt for Frankie Zentgraf for the first out. Emma Wathke, a double, a 2 RBI double in the first, a pop-up, a ground out, and a walk. And we have a defensive timeout called by Coach Zimmerman. He's talking to his players in the circle. Go ahead run for Blair-Taylor, 60 feet away. 1 out. Defensive conference over. Abby Wojcik in the circle. Ashley Weiler, her battery mate. Paul Jaglinski takes a good swig of water. He's had a busy afternoon behind the plate. All three umpires. Go ahead run at third for Blair-Taylor here in the top of the ninth with one out. Emma Wathke, the batter. Low for a ball. The windup and the pitch. Strike. Abby Wilczek in her fourth inning of work here for the Dons. The pitch. Foul back against the screen. It's a battle of wills right now. And who's going to blink? Just as somebody who's watched an awful lot of games, who's going to blink? Will it be Columbus or Blair-Taylor? And down on strikes. That's a Serpro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serpro for the number one choice in cleanup and restoration. Serpro, like it never even happened. 2 outs, top of the order. And Madeline Fredrickson, the batter. Fredrickson, 2 for 5 in the afternoon. 2 outs, go-ahead run at third. Wilczek, the pitch. Fouled out of play, third base side. Bonus softball here from the fairgrounds in Marshfield. Joe Anderson here, joined by the master of the modulator himself, Mr. Trevor Zaleski. We thank you for tuning in. We've got a great audience who's tuned in as well. Thank you for your viewership. You have watched a great game. 2 outs, 0-2 count. Foul ball down the third baseline. Some of the fans here for Blair-Taylor wanted it fair, but it was foul. Oh, 2. 2 outs. Go ahead, run at third. Abby Wilczek, the pitcher. Madeline Fredrickson. Chopper over to first, and that will end the threat. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Tied at 7. You're watching high school softball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
And we're back. What a game. Winner will advance to the sectional championship game tomorrow at Blair-Taylor and will face Ithaca for the right to go to state. Top of the order for the Dons and Kate Casperson. She takes the first pitch low for ball one. If you're a Columbus Don fan, this is what you want. Your top of your order, your better hitters and speed. Casperson known to lay down a bunt. Slaps a single to left center. Extra bases. Here goes Casperson. She's going to second for a stand-up double. Winning run at second base for Kate Casperson. Now, Andrea Ellickson, who has pitched a whale of a ball game. Now facing Abby Wojcik. Abby in the afternoon. Ground out, single. Ground out, single. 2 for 4. Squares the bunt. Casperson is safe at third. And the winning run, 60 feet away for Marshfield Columbus. And that pitch called a strike. Now what do you do if you're Coach Zimmerman? Do you bunt? Or do you let her swing away? Fly ball to the outfield would bring in Casperson on a tag. Bounced up in the air. And that's going to do it as the pitch was in the dirt. And that's the winning run for Marshfield Columbus. What an ending to a magnificent ball game on a wild pitch by Andrea Alexson here in the bottom of the ninth. And the Dons will go to the sectional final, winning 8-7 here in extra innings. My gosh. What a ball game. Back after these messages, especially from our friends from Nasonville Dairy. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
I'm going to try it again. Welcome back to the Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school girls softball here. A great game between two great teams here in the sectional semifinal between Blair-Taylor and Marshfield Columbus. Extra inning affair, won 8-7 by the Dons on a wild pitch in the bottom of the ninth to advance the Columbus Catholic Dons to the sectional championship game tomorrow in Blair-Taylor against Ithaca. We'll look real quick at the stat sheet and then we'll do our interviews. First for the Blair-Taylor Wildcats. They finished their season at 19-9. Leading hitters for the Wildcats, Madeline Fredrickson was 1 for 3. Andrea Waldera 1 for 3, along with Alyssa Smetna, 1 for 4 for Andrea Alexson. Landon Davidson was 2 for 5. They scored 5 runs in the first inning and then were held to 2 the rest of the way by Columbus pitching. For the Dons, Kate Kafsterson was 2 for 5, scored the winning run. Abby Wilczek 2 for 4, 1 for 4 for Shelby Spada. Akusia Yaboa 2 for 2. And Ashley Weiler 1 for 4. 5-0 after a half inning, 5-1 after 1, 5-2 after 3, 7-5 after 6, and then tied at 7 until the 9th inning when Kate Casperson led the game, the bottom of the 9th off with a double, stole third base, and scored on a wild pitch to get the win. The pitching for Blair-Taylor, Andrea Alexson went 9 innings, 8 hits, 1 walk, struck out 6, 8 runs allowed, and 3 hit batters. For the Columbus Dons, Akusia Yaboa, 5 innings, 4 hits, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, 5 runs came in while she was in the circle, hit 3 batters, and Abby Wojcik will get the win here. She pitched 4 innings, 4 hits, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, and gave up 2 runs. We're out of breath here. We're out of fingernails, too. We got a whole crew coming over here to talk. We'll start out with Coach Zimmerman, and then I'm going to hand the mic off to the girls. Coach, what are your thoughts on this exciting game?
Way to give their coach more gray hairs than what he's already got. So,
well, would you rather have this?
The thing I'm going to say about this team is they're so darn resilient, and there's no give in, there's no give up in them, and they just battle, and they refuse to lay down. That's what I really think about with this team, and they just showed up again tonight. Because our first inning, they know that we gave them a bunch of runs in the first, and we just buckled down after that and just did our thing. So it was really good to see them dig in and turn it around.
Yeah, big 6th inning where 5 runs came in.
Absolutely, and my top of the order really did it for us today. They really seen the ball and hit the ball well.
Good pitching from Wojcik and Yaboa. It's good to have all that experience, yeah.
Yes. Abby came in, and she did fantastic. Like I know that she always does, and she's just, like I said, you can't measure heart, and then she's got the biggest heart that I know, so it's fun to watch her.
Well, we'll follow you down to Blair-Taylor tomorrow against Ithaca.
Excited for the challenge. Excited for the opportunity.
All right. Thank you. Shelby Spada and Kate Casperson and Abby Wojcik and Akusia Yaboa. Again, I'm going to hand the mic off to you.
Okay.
Share your thoughts.
Well, I think we had a rough first inning, but like our last game, we knew we had to battle back, and we knew we had what it took to take the win.
We all knew that this wasn't going to be our last game, and this is our year, and we keep wanting to push it. Our adrenaline kept us going, and yeah, Abby.
I think we really came together and were resilient and really worked as a team to pull through.
Yeah, I mean, I knew we were going to win this game the whole time, but I thought that we did a really good job. We did a really great job of just learning from our previous at-bats. I mean, Caitlin coming through in that last inning. I'm looking. Oh, yeah. I thought it was a good win. Yep.
Let's go in the house.
Yep.
Couple of quick questions here, and then we'll put you in the house. Okay. What did it feel like when you crossed the home plate to score the winning run?
Very good, very high adrenaline, and yeah.
Home run in the first inning. What's going through your mind?
Let's start this off for the team so everybody can hit behind.
Abby, you gave up those 2 runs in the 7th and then came back and pitched 2 shutout innings in the 9th. What was going through your mind?
I was a little nervous, but I just was focusing on one pitch at a time.
And Akusia, big hitter, pitching did very well. How's the ankle?
It's good.
Okay, we're going to let you all do the house thing, and I'll get out of the way.
I'm Caitlin Casperson.
I'm Shelby Spada.
I'm Abby Wojcik.
And I'm Akusia Yaboa.
And we're in the house.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Wow, what a ball game here from the fairgrounds. In extra innings, the Dons of Marshfield Columbus Catholic pick up the win 8-7 over a very determined Blair-Taylor Wildcat squad. Columbus improves to 21-4 on the season. They will play tomorrow afternoon at Blair-Taylor High School at 5 p.m. They will face number 1 seed Ithaca. I believe they're the Bulldogs from the Ridge and Valley Conference. What a matchup it will be. Winner will go to state tomorrow. So tune in. If you're not able to get down to Blair-Taylor, make sure you tune in to Zaleski Sports. I'll be there for sure. I'm not sure who will work with me, but no matter what, I always have great producers. We also have a great audience and great advertisers. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for supporting these games on Zaleski Sports. What a way to end the season here at the fairgrounds with an extra inning victory for the Dons, 8-7. For my outstanding producer, Trevor Zaleski, I'm Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching. Again, final score, Columbus 8, Blair-Taylor 7 in extra innings. We head to sectional finals tomorrow. Have a great evening, everybody.